like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy told me, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we eat it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you
It's week 8 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklin's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Lions and the Rams, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Lions in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. As a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense. Springs a receiver or two free.
They begin the drive with Williams. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They go play action. Mayfield. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, Mayfield steps away. Now that'll be caught by Cup. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, a familiar face for the other sideline. A guy drafted 1st overall the year the Rams moved back to L.A. And the face of the franchise really for 5 seasons, Jared Goff. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action. It's Goff. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And again back to Kmet. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. DJ Chark from 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over. There's the tight end Cole Kmet as he and this offense trot back out onto the field. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, trying to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. They'll find him. And the ball is knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery. Gone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level. 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, like my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere. The dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, we'll start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Here's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Mayfield down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Now this defense for the Lions, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They find some open field here. Still on his feet. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Goff now looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is taken around the 12. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And out will come the offense as they take over. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Okuwobunan. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll throw from the gun. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Rams to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This one swung out to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Goff. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Gone. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Gone. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Williams is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. There's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Badgley on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, Williams. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. Fights through, and now a crease. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And again back to Kmet. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now it's gone. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk this about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Drew Chrisman now. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Goff on 1st down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Chark. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Goff throwing again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where you see the final score there. Christian Watson, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we head off to check out another game. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. 2 touchdown passes there for Jimmy Garoppolo. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Justin Herbert strong in the victory as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions, and it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak, and for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Here's Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And Shark calls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming out. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Swift is in for a Lions touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Goff looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and...
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, here's Goff. That one complete. He finds Shark. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. The juke. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Mayfield on 1st down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it again with Williams. Gets around him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2nd and 9. Mayfield now. And he wisely will throw that one away. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Going with a big fullback, Watt. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They go with Watt again, the fullback. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Derek Watt, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Rams are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because... worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The Goff's throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 48-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. A 1st down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st down goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Mayfield on 1st down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Mayfield now from the 50. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the 44, Mayfield. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mayfield with it once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. He's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 57 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.